It's not often that a club signs two players for the very same position in a single transfer window. Usually, teams prefer to keep some continuity, easing the process of adaptation with at least one familiar face. But Chelsea have broken the mold. In a bold and ambitious move, they secured the signing of Alejandro Garnacho from Manchester United, just weeks after spending more than €50 million to bring Jamie Gittins from Borussia Dortmund. This wasn't just another transfer headline. It carried weight, not only because it involved two Premier League rivals, but because of the deeper strategy Chelsea are putting into place. For Enzo Maresca, Garnacho's arrival is more than a splash of star power. It's a key piece of the tactical puzzle he's been carefully building. Cast aside by Manchester United in their squad overhaul, Garnacho remains one of the most electrifying wingers in English football. His explosive pace, fearless dribbling, and trademark cut-ins leading to lethal finishes make him a nightmare for defenders and a thrill for spectators. But here's the real question. How will Garnacho elevate Chelsea's left flank? Jamie Gittins is still searching for consistency, while academy product Tyreek George has already been sold to Fulham for £22 million. Garnacho isn't just another option in the rotation. He's the solution to gaps in Maresca's system. His signing marks a turning point, a statement of intent, and a clear signal that Chelsea's ambitions for the new season go far beyond mere consolidation. Before Garnacho's arrival at Stamford Bridge, the left wing was arguably Chelsea's biggest headache under Enzo Maresca. The club had already splashed more than €50 million on Jamie Gittins, hoping he would grow into a cornerstone of their attack. But his Premier League debut left more questions than answers. Under the relentless pressure of the world's toughest league, the young winger looked raw, his decision-making hesitant, his touch inconsistent, and his ability to create decisive moments not yet sharp enough. Nobody doubts his potential. After all, he's a talent born in 2004 with plenty of time to grow. But in the here and now, he isn't the reliable option Chelsea need for a season defined by expectations of stability. Faced with that reality, Maresca was forced to improvise. A coach deeply influenced by the principles of modern football, he favors inverted wingers, attackers who cut inside onto their stronger foot, opening up space for shots from distance or quick interchanges through the middle. On the right flank, this formula worked perfectly. Maresca had Estevão, the left-footed Brazilian prodigy, who wasted no time in lighting up Stamford Bridge with his flair and fearlessness. But on the opposite side, the story was completely different. Lacking a natural fit on the left, Maresca had little choice but to shift Pedro Neto, a left-footed winger by trade, into an inverted role. The experiment, however, blunted Neto's creativity and disrupted the balance of Chelsea's attack. The system couldn't function the way the Italian strategist envisioned, leaving a crucial gap in his blueprint for the team's evolution. After a turbulent period of squad reshuffling, Manchester United eventually placed Garnacho on the transfer list as they looked to streamline their roster. That opened the door for Chelsea, who swooped in and ultimately paid €46.5 million to land his signature, just shy of United's initial asking price. The deal sent a clear message. Chelsea didn't just want Garnacho, they needed him. For Enzo Maresca, this wasn't simply a signing, it was a strategic solution to fill the void on the left flank. What makes Garnacho such a perfect fit lies in his profile as a player. He's a classic inverted left winger, right-footed but operating from the left side, exactly the type Maresca's attacking philosophy thrives on. At 21, his standout qualities are already evident: blistering acceleration, fearless dribbling, and a fearless ability to take on defenders one-on-one. Time and again, Premier League fullbacks have been left tormented by his directness and unpredictability. Add to that his sharp finishing when cutting inside, plus the vision to unlock defenses with incisive through balls, and you get a winger who can change a game in an instant, the kind of difference-maker Chelsea have been desperate to add. The numbers from his last two seasons only reinforce his value. In 2023-24, he featured in 50 matches across all competitions, scoring 10 goals and providing 5 assists. The following year, despite United's internal turmoil, he remained consistent: 41 appearances, 8 goals, and 6 assists. Crucially, Garnacho has shown up when it matters most, even scoring in an FA Cup final, a moment that underlined his ability to deliver on the biggest stage under the brightest pressure. Averaging more than 40 appearances per season over the last 2 campaigns, he's also proven his durability and his capacity to maintain high performance levels in the unforgiving environment of the Premier League. At just 21, Garnacho already carries with him something most players his age can only dream of: real top-flight experience, the composure to perform in big games, and a fearless personality on the pitch. Compared to peers like Jamie Gittins or Tariq George, talents of the same generation but still largely untested at the very highest level, Garnacho stands out as far more prepared to step in and shoulder responsibility. In Enzo Maresca's 4-2-3-1 system, Garnacho won't be handed a guaranteed starting spot right away. After all, he hasn't played a single friendly or competitive match throughout the summer. But Chelsea will give him the time he needs, especially during the September FIFA break, to settle in. He's the missing puzzle piece Maresca has been waiting for, the key to finally completing his vision of deploying 2 inverted wingers. On the right, Estevão brings flair and creativity. On the left, Garnacho promises balance and explosiveness. Together, they could give Chelsea a 2-pronged threat from the wings, stretching defenses, creating chaos, and providing the perfect platform for players like João Pedro up front or Cole Palmer in the playmaking role to truly thrive. Pedro Neto has done a solid job when deployed on the left, offering unpredictability and drive. But in the long term, that's not where Maresca wants him. His goal is to restore Neto to his natural right-sided role, where he can battle head-to-head with Estevão for a starting place. In other words, Garnacho's arrival raises the stakes for everyone. Competition for places intensifies, standards rise, and Chelsea become a far more versatile side. With him in the squad, Maresca can seamlessly switch from a 4-2-3-1 to a 4-3-3 without upsetting the team's balance. That kind of tactical flexibility is invaluable, especially for a manager aiming to build a possession-based team that still thrives on speed, directness, and daring out wide. Beyond the tactical fit, Garnacho also brings something less tangible but equally vital: spirit. Despite being only 21, he's already played more than 140 matches for Manchester United, surviving the pressure of cup finals and the intensity of Europe's biggest stages. His strong personality, fearless confidence, and willingness to embrace physical battles make him exactly the kind of character Chelsea's youthful squad has often lacked. His presence will not only lift the team's mentality, but also create healthy competition, pushing Jamie Gittins to grow and prove himself. This transfer is also a reflection of Chelsea's broader vision. It's a statement that the club is committed to investing in young talents who have already shown the mental toughness required at the highest level. This isn't a gamble. It's a carefully calculated step designed to lay the foundation for long-term success. If Garnacho stays focused on his football and avoids unnecessary distractions off the pitch, Chelsea fans have every reason to believe he can become a cornerstone of their future. With his explosive style and fearless mindset, Garnacho represents a new generation of footballers, players unafraid to step into the spotlight and embrace the harshest challenges. He embodies both the spark of immediate impact and the potential to be the nucleus of a resilient, ambitious, and proud team that Enzo Maresca is determined to build. For a club that has reached the heights of glory but also endured turbulent downturns, Chelsea now needs stability and belief more than ever. Garnacho is a promise of that future, a player who can grow with the badge, shaping his career alongside the club's evolution. This isn't just a signing, it's the beginning of a new chapter at Stamford Bridge, one brimming with hope, ambition, and the possibility of greatness.